Hey, hi, welcome to week 5, circuits with Chris, Daman Heroes. I hope you've been enjoying the sessions. It's getting really warm outside, but I'm going to keep trying to do these sessions for you because it's nicer to look at than my inside. So we're going to do a really tough session today. It's called the plank session. We're going to do our warm-up as always. We're going to do a cool down. 10 exercises are our main set, but half of them are going to be the plank, so it's going to be alternating. 45 seconds each exercise as always, but let's begin with the warm-up. It's much hotter now. Even if you're indoors, please make sure you stay hydrated. Have a towel or appropriate sweat drying equipment available to you, and let's give it a go. So we're going to start a number of exercises, 30 seconds each. We're going to start with walking knees. Even though it's warm outside, still always got to warm up, right? Got to do at least 5 minutes of light cardio movement exercises so that you perform at your best ability for the main set, but also you reduce that risk of injury, right? By now, if you're on the 5th week and you've been doing some of the other sessions with some of the other heroes, you really should be kind of feeling good benefits. Love to hear from you. If you want to make any comments or notes, then give us a shout. Right, that's 30 seconds. Let's move to kickbacks. We're going to move from kickbacks into star jumps, getting a good cardio warm up. 3, 2, 1, star jump. Move from this into fast feet. Ready, go. Should be feeling a little bit warmer. Heart rate getting elevated. Breathing harder, but not too hard. We're going to go from this to reverse lunges, 10 each side, okay? Get into position, reverse lunge, go. You should feel your form. If you've been doing these exercises regularly, really improving, and find that you're either finding the session a bit easier, or else you're able to do more reps. Switch legs within the 45 seconds. Consistency of training is what it's all about. 3 or 4 sessions a week, you get massive benefit. Less than that, you're not going to improve too much. More than that is great if you're trying to do perhaps an event, targeting something. 3 or 4 sessions a week is really good. Okay, let's move to high knees. Going. Got one more warm-up exercise after this, and then we're done. And it's just going to be jogging lightly on our feet and turn it into a little jog. Okay, so like I said, main set today, 10 minutes in total, 10 exercises, but every other exercise is going to be holding a plank. Now if you do the maths on that, that's almost 4 minutes of plank, with relatively easy exercises in between. It's a big core workout, but I think we're ready for it in week 5, so let's give it a go. Okay, so that's the warm-up done. Get a towel, quick 30 seconds recovery from the warm-up, stay loose, get a drink, and we're going to hit the main session really hard. Good warm up, well done. Okay, so you're well warmed up. Like I said, we're going to hit this session. It's going to be really, really tough. There's definitely going to be moments when you want to stop. If you're finding a full plank too hard, I'll show you the plank exercise. You can just, instead of being a full plank, you can use your knees. But let's really give it a go to try and stick to the whole session, right? So we're going to start with squats in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 45 seconds each exercise, 15 seconds recovery. If you're finding that too hard, particularly on holding the plank, then we could break that to 30 seconds and 30 seconds recovery. I'll try and call out the 30-second mark on each plank, but key with plank is commit to it. Set yourself a target and commit to it. Right, we're halfway through the squats already. Remember, with squats, don't let your knees go beyond the plane here, and feel your weight through your heels. Okay. It's 10 seconds to go. First exercise smashed out already. 3, 2, 1, quick rest, then get into plank. Like I said, it's getting warm. I'm keeping my towel free-handed. And get into plank position and hold it. So lock the plank in, not up, not down, but locked in. Okay. If you think a full plank like that's too much, go from the knees. Makes it a bit easier. If you want to push it, you can lift one leg on the other, or you move your elbows further out as we go. But why don't we just try and get the first couple done, and then we'll see about pushing it later on. That's 30 seconds in. You want to take a 30-second break, otherwise let's push on through so we just get 15. Five seconds, hold it. Okay, rest. Get ready, we're going to be doing a cardio jumping jack next. It's a light cardio, but it keeps the heart rate going, which makes the session really effective in terms of fat burn. Let's go. And you know what's coming next. It's a plank, right? Pretend you haven't done one already. Pretend it's the first one. Halfway. Five seconds. And rest. Okay. 3 sessions done already, 3 exercises done. Let's hit this plank. We'll perform. 5 seconds to go. Let's do it. Lock into position. And just hold it. If you like it, focus on the pain. If you don't, think about something else. Don't let yourself drop like this. Reset, back into position. After this plank, we're going to be doing reverse lunges. That's halfway. That's great, you're feeling good, you've got it locked in. We're at the 30-second mark. Ten seconds to go. Straight after this one would be a good time to have a sip of water, or if you use a hydration fluid. Take that recovery, get ready for lunges. Man, it's hot. Okay, and go. I'll tell you when to switch sides. Remember, with the lunge, you're trying to get 90, 90. Protect the knees. Reverse lunge better than a forward lunge. It really protects the knees a lot more. That's halfway, switch. Anyone guess what's coming next? Let's do a plank. 10 seconds to go. So halfway through the set now. 3, 2, 1, rest. Grab another sip, get down into plank. Plank's such a great exercise, not just physically, but also mentally. It really toughens you up. Let's go. Lock it in. Feeling yourself sagging, just reset. All about holding your core very strong. Halfway. You'll be starting to feel the shake a bit. Just lock it in, 35 seconds done, then it's time to go. That's done. Right, next one, stay seated. We're going to be doing glute raises. Glute raise, you can either do double leg raise, like this. Let's go. If you want to push it, you can do single legs. Your choice. To do one or the other. Great hamstring and core exercise this. Hamstrings often underutilized. Switch. Everyone focuses on what their front looks like and not what their back looks like. Hamstrings really critical to strengthen, really reduce the risk of injury, give you a better overall sports performance. And done. Okay. Guess what? Let's do another plank. There's only 3 to go. 2 planks and 1 more exercise. Let's hit the plank. The wobble comes a bit earlier on this one, right? But I'll lock it in. Like I said, if you're struggling, it's okay to go to the knee, but don't give up. Just don't give up. Halfway, don't quit on the session. You only get better if you work harder. And actually, the more you do, the harder you have to work to get the benefit. It's 30 seconds. You cracked it. Oh, feeling the burn now. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. As you can see, I'm getting warm. That means I'm working. Right, we're going for a calf raise. So it's a nice exercise. Calf raises like this. Slowly up and slowly down, not rushing them. Control, stresses the muscle more, makes it work harder. You can see what we've done today. We've still worked our quads, we've worked our hamstrings and our calves, and we've done a massive core workout because we'll have ended up doing 5 planks, and that's awesome. That's halfway. Start to feel it a bit in the calf. If you find this too easy, you can always try and do single leg. Yeah, need a bit of balance help. Another way of doing calf raises, bent, and that develops the soleus muscle, which really protects your Achilles. 5 seconds to go. Stick to the normal ones if you like. Okay, that's done. Last plank of the session. That means you know you can do it. If you got here, you can do it. Okay? In 5 seconds, we're going to do a 45-second plank. Go. Hold it hard. If you're feeling you've got anything left, you've got to lift up to one leg. Let's switch those legs. Let's push it a bit harder. Let's move your elbows out 5 or 10 centimeters. Don't drop that. Hold it. That's halfway. I think we can move the elbows again. Let's do it. Okay, that's really at my max now. There's no way I can extend any more. with 30 seconds. I'm going to hold that for 15 more seconds. Believe me, it hurts me as much as it hurts you. That's 10 seconds to go. I'm really wobbling. 5. Oh. Okay. When I designed that set, I wasn't sure how hard it was going to be. And to be honest, it was feeling easy for the first half. The plank really caught up with me for the second half, which is good because that's what it's all about. Okay, get your breathing back. Let's do a few stretches to cool down, as we always do. Okay, let's stretch the hamstrings first. Feet shoulder width apart. Step forward. Bend your rear leg. Hands on your quad. Sit into it. You'll feel a stretch. Once you're comfortable with that, raise your front toes off the floor. And you really feel a deep stretch at the back of the knee and into the hamstring. Love some feedback on these sessions. If there's ones you like, ones you don't like, ideas for exercises, any questions, you can comment. And remember to follow the Daman Heroes YouTube channel, because there's not just my sessions there, there's a whole load of other really great quality sessions. There's Zumba, there's yoga, there's 2 or 3 other really great circuit and core workouts, all with slightly different styles and approaches, but really aimed at the same thing, which is to make you guys fitter, stronger and have fun. So I'll switch to the other leg with the same type of exercise, okay? Right, let's do another hamstring stretch because we worked through it a bit. Cross your feet over, slowly drop down, kind of touch the toes. Super flexible people can obviously push it much further, but the aim of a cool down isn't to push it really hard, it's to let your heart rate slow down, let your muscles process some of the lactic acid that you definitely built up so that you feel better tomorrow, and you get a bit of extra flexibility. It's a great time to stretch when your muscles are really, really warm. That's why we do a dynamic warm up and a static cool down. Switch the legs over, same stretch down again. It's quite hard to cool down when it's 38 degrees out in the garden, but I'm happy to be outside working out. Okay, let's stretch the quads. Everyone knows the quad stretch we do by now. If you're new to it, plant one leg, bend it slightly, lift the leg up behind you, holding your heel behind you, stand tall and straight, push your pelvis forward, knees next to each other. Stretches the quad here. We work the quad a lot because the quad actually contributes to the plank. But remember, we did those lunges, so we did a quad workout. Quad's really one of the biggest, I think it's perhaps the biggest muscle in the body. Definitely I find it gives the best return for buck in terms of strength, conditioning and cardio workouts. Fantastic exercise. Switch to the other leg. If you're struggling to balance, stare at something that doesn't move, hold on to something. If you're doing the workout with someone else, family member or friend, you can always hold on to each other. Okay, that's good. Now, let's do a calf stretch. Hands down on the floor, in this position, plank exercises. You might feel a little bit tight in your tummy muscles, that's a good sign. It means they work hard. We move to the left leg for the stretch, same stretch. Okay, that's the session done. Hope you enjoyed it today. It was a little bit different with repetitive plank exercises. So please subscribe to the Daman Heroes channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you follow and do some of the other activities. Stay as active as you can and have fun. See you next week.